Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is CryptoTakeOver coming back with another video again for y'all today. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can get updated every time that I do make a video. I'm starting to release videos daily. I want everyone to be updated on what's going on with Bitcoin. And right now it is Saturday, February 1st. So happy February everyone. We are going to see what February holds for us. We did have a new monthly candle that did close, and we have the new monthly candle that did start. So that is giving us very interesting indications on where the market could be headed. So I hope y'all stick around for this video. We're going to be taking a look at if we think BTC is going to head to the upside, if we think there needs to be some retracement first. So let's dive on into it. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so I hope my mic volume's a little bit better. I hope it's not too loud for y'all, but we're going to get started here on the 1 hour first. In our 1 hour, I like to use the Cipher SR as well for some support resistance areas. It did look like we were coming back down to retest this area of the 100 EMA. We have broken below, again, our 21 EMA as well on our 1 hour. You can see we've kind of been testing this lower EMA on the 1 hour as well too, underneath it, compared to where we were basically just riding it up the whole time when we broke our channeled support as well too. So what I'm thinking is that it looks like there needs to be a little bit of retracement that needs to happen too. You can see our money flow here. This is what also CF has been talking about as well, is that our money flow has been kind of edging off a little bit, possibly indicating that we will turn red or that we just have a little bit of a dip. I would say that we'll probably end up this money flow will probably end up turning red more or less, just because it kind of looks like a lot of bearish divergence happening as well. So what I'm suspecting is that maybe since we are underneath this 21 exponential moving average, we might come back up to retest, but then I would say we'll also come down to retest the 100 EMA, which is at about a 9,200 as well. So this is what I'm kind of keeping an eye on. As you can see, we've already bounced from it once. Not a very strong wick down to it, but you can see that it is kind of holding support for us, that 100 EMA ribbon as well. We're starting to notice a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern forming here as well too, so we just need to keep an eye on that in case anything does come to fruition about that too as well. We can all be prepared. Let's take a look at our 2 hour here. 2 hour, still have a buy signal here on our 2 hour as well. Momentum does look like it's kind of shifting a little bit. As you can see, money flow is still rounding off a tad bit as well. Nice big nebula here on our blue Cipher B pattern as well, maybe indicating that we want to start moving towards to the downside. Still trending underneath our 21 on the 2 hour as well. Our 100 EMA is at about $9,000. If we go into our 4 hour, let's take a look here. Everything's still kind of lining up to what I've been saying in the past videos as well too. Expecting a little bit of retracement for the short term, and then February is really just going to be a turning point for us to see what's going to happen. So it does look like, as far as our money flow is concerned here on our 4 hour, we had a nice move to the upside to get us out of this channel that we were in for several months. And then kind of clipped into the red a little bit, came back up into the green money flow. Does look like it wants to start slowly trickling off a tad bit. Nice trigger waves here to maybe indicate some downwards momentum as well. So everyone, if y'all are interested, I am doing a giveaway at 5,000 subs. Y'all need to be signed up for our newsletter. It's the CryptoTakeOver.io newsletter. First link down in the description box below. I also plan to do some other tutorials, some more private videos for people that are subscribed to the newsletter as well. Another way that you can get this information is to be signed up, or to be a part of the Discord group. So I have a Discord group channel as well. People can message me on there. We just talk about a bunch of different things in there as well. I do have a Patreon group as well, specifically for my Patreon members. So shout out to y'all. And then also I want to do a whales buy sell indicator video on how to get that set up. So a lot of people have been asking me about how I get these buy and sell signals here, and I want to do a more comprehensive video about it. I don't want to just put it on the channel here because I have a feeling it's probably not going to be you know, it's not going to be one of those things that people are just going to want to click on to see how to set this up. We're more concerned with price action on this channel here, but I do listen to y'all. I listen to your feedback, and I do want to put out a private video for y'all about how to set up these buy and sell indicators. So in order to get that video, you're going to need to be signed up for the newsletter or be a part of the Discord and also the Telegram group. I have a Telegram group as well, and I do signal updates on there. So y'all can be a part of that. So as you can see, I updated the Telegram group with our monthly candle close and new body open last night on there, and we'll dive more into that too. But at 5,000 subs, I am doing the giveaways, so be signed up for the newsletter in order to qualify for that. We'll take a look at our 6 hour here. 6 hour money flow still looks like it kind of leveled out here a little bit, but it still looks like it kind of wants to head to the bottom side. Nice red dot being put in on our 6 hour as well. I like the 6 hour a lot. Looking at the 21 exponential moving average, it looks like it's at about 9,100. So we can expect maybe just a retest. Looks like some consolidation here, but we do have our blue wave that's kind of trending to the downside as well, with our money flow that's kind of looks like it wants to trickle off too. So maybe a retest of that 21 exponential moving average at about 9,100 on our 6 hour. Let's see our 12 hour here. 12 hour is actually looking pretty nice in money flow. A little bit of a bearish divergence here on our 12 hour. We do have that sell signal that signaled off to us yesterday during our video that we put out. So a nice little sell signal here on our 12 hour. Could indicate some more movement to the downside. I really like the 12 hour whales buy and sell indicator. And with whales buy and sell indicator, you can pretty much you can back test it however you want. You can change the settings on it. I'll put out the video about how I use it and what indicator I'm using on top of it to make the signals for me. But really, you can use it with pretty much anything. And I'll go into more depth with that in that private video that I plan on putting out. I'm going to turn off the SR really quick. You can see here, I've done some back testing with the whales buy sell, especially on the 12 hour. And it does look like a really good signal to use. It gives a lot of room in between for us to get in and out as well too. So I would suspect probably some more room to the downside. Our 21 exponential moving average here is at about 9,000. Let's see if we can get there. Money flow doesn't look like it wants to trickle off just yet, but that could change. We do have that red dot that got put in as well. So maybe some money flow that still needs to kind of move to the upside. This could be our peak here with our money flow, I'm assuming. And then from here on, we'll start to maybe trickle on down just a tad bit with the money flow. Let's take a look at our 1 day. 1 day, no sell signal yet. Still had that buy signal that kind of freaked us out here because this 1 day sell signal we thought was pretty confluent and heavy for the most part, but it looked like that buy signal took us above the 200 daily EMA at least. So we are still trending above that 200 daily, which is nice. Our green money flow is moving to the upside here. Not in a big move to the upside, but definitely could end up being a bigger move to the upside possibly. So we are seeing a little bit of a trigger wave that's forming here. Possibly something like this that could happen here on Cipher B. We'll just have to see how this one kind of plays out. Lower time frames telling us maybe that we need to see a little bit of a retracement first. But so far our dailies and maybe even our 12 hours saying that probably it's not going to be a big move just yet. We'll wait and see what happens. but time will tell. Time will tell. February is gonna be a crazy month, y'all. I would look for high volatility during February. That's what it looks like it's gonna be. So I do have the Patreon group. I have a few members in there, so shout out to them. BTC Punisher and his friends joined. I think they're really happy with my altcoin picks that I picked out for them, and I'm keeping them up to date with a bunch of different things. And I'm probably in about 3 or 4 different paid groups, getting a bunch of information from woo-woo friends to scalp trading, all these different things. So I'm keeping them up to date for the most part. I am using TradingView. I'm using the Pro Plus, which allows 5 indicators on the screen. If y'all want to use my affiliate link to help support the channel, please do. That'd be awesome, and I'd really appreciate and love y'all for that. Also, if y'all would just like to buy and hodl, I'd recommend Ledger Nano X or S. If y'all are interested in that, just to buy and hold, it's highly recommended. Trading's super risky, and I want all my subscribers to be aware of how risky trading actually is, especially leverage trading. So hey, none of us are perfect, okay? And I like Alessio's video that he came out with, talking about how during his .com bubble, about how much money he lost. So you know, we none of us are going to be perfect during all these up and swing highs and swing lows, you know, but we're going to try our best, you know, to accumulate as much BTC or your favorite altcoin, whatever you want to do during these times, because they are very critical times, I feel like, in order to get ahead of this takeover that'll eventually happen. And the confluence in the information that I have been provided, that I have studied over the years, show that crypto assets will become the next thing and the next big thing. So I'm glad to see everyone in the space right now that's in it, but I just encourage y'all to not give up. If y'all if something bad happens or y'all lose some money or whatever, just to know that it is better off to just have a hodl stash and just don't touch it for the most part. So that's just my opinion. This is not financial advice, but I want to do what's best for at least myself and just help spread that message too. So we're going to take a look at our 2-day. Nice little trigger wave here that I noticed on our 1-day as well. I think I already talked about that, but so no sell signal yet. I think it's funny that this sell signal disappeared on our 2-day, but we had this big move to the upside here and our sell signal disappeared. It does look like our money flow is kind of rounding, ready to move into that greenish territory on our 2-day as well. So once we start to get into some of these higher time frames, it does look like we're kind of ready to move back to the upside just a tad bit, especially on that 2-day. Money flow here, maybe putting in another little trigger wave here with our red money flow, possibly on our 3-day as well. Things are looking nice though, as far as the bulls and bears. I would say lower time frames are definitely looking like they favor of the bears. These higher time frames, maybe the bulls possibly. Starting to clip into that green money flow here on our 4-day as well. Some nice big momentum to the upside with our blue wave here as well too. Did want to take a look at the 1-day RSI, see what's going on here. It does kind of look like we are in a overbought position here on our RSI. So maybe this trigger wave could end up playing out. We'll just keep an eye on it just to see what happens. Our 5-day. Still looking pretty nice right now too. Money flow is kind of rounding to maybe indicate some downwards momentum as well. Possibly another little nice trigger wave that could be formed here. I saw CryptoFace draw something like this out the other day on Cipher B, which I thought was pretty neat. So he drew something like this, and he just connected some points here, something like that. Once this top trigger wave gets signaled, then we'll be able to tell, okay, well, we could see some really high volatility that happens during this time here. And then once the high volatility settles, then we'll know exactly what direction the market wants to go. I feel like BTC does this a lot, especially with Cipher B. I've noticed that we'll just get these really small, short up and down waves on Cipher B, and then eventually it's going to break to one side or the other, and it's going to be up to our best judgment and to see what the higher time frames and smaller time frames are telling us the direction is going to move. So high volatility month, I would expect that in February, and we're just going to keep doing videos every single day, so that way we can look at the charts together. When I put out videos for y'all, I'm looking at these charts first thing, you know, with y'all, and really just going over it firsthand as I put the video out too. So we can see that our weekly starting to move into that green money flow. It looks like it's kind of moving into there pretty nicely too as well. And then if we take a look at our monthly, this is pretty nice bullish territory here on our monthly too, but that doesn't mean that we won't get this 50% retracement. So like BTC likes to retrace 50%, it likes to move up 50%, but we did have our green dot, and so that was a pretty big major thing for me. We're gonna see how February ends up closing out to have this confirmation of this dot, but as you can see, the green dot is there. We have to wait till February's over to see if that green dot will be confirmed. I would say that if we do have a 50% body retracement here, then I don't know if that green dot is going to last, but time will tell with that as well. We can see that the money flow is starting to move kind of into like maybe a trigger wave as well too. So that could be an interesting February month. Just be ready, be prepared. I would say start accumulating those alts that you really want to accumulate. And if you're doing BTC trading on the side, that's a good thing too as well. But you know, I'll go over alts every once in a while, and I'd want to get y'all's opinion and y'all's feedback on what alts y'all are accumulating and go from there. So if you have a favorite altcoin that you want me to review, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what that altcoin is, and I can go over it with Market Cipher and with the charts that I use. And that'd be great. So if y'all do want to leverage trade, I have a Bybit link down in the description box below. Use the test net first. Do not deposit your BTC to the site or to the exchange, but use the link, get signed up, ask them how to use the test net. It's like a two-step process. They'll show you how it works, and then you can start trading fake BTC. So it's just paper trading with BTC pretty much. But you want to make sure you have your algorithm down. You want to make sure you are in profit as a trader before you start to deposit your actual Bitcoin on the exchange. And if you are a US, if you are based out of the US and you want to leverage trade, I have a Prime XBT account, and you can leverage trade commodities, gold and silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all those good things on there. So y'all can use that if you're based out of the US to leverage trade. I do use the Brave browser, a super simple way to earn BAT token as you browse the web. Just by clicking ads, pretty much you can earn BAT token monthly. So I use the Brave browser. It's super lightweight. I don't get these nasty pop-ups. It's probably one of the best browsers on the web that is an underdog right now. But as crypto starts to get adopted, then I would imagine that the Brave browser will be the next browser to have mass adoption for sure. And then if y'all want to mine Bitcoin straight from your computer without the huge hassle of, you know, getting the mining rigs, get it the ASIC miners and setting all that stuff up, then I would recommend CryptoTag browser. CryptoTab is just a simple way to start mining Bitcoin straight from your computer. You basically just log in with your Google account, and then you can use your computer power to use the hash using the hash power to mine Bitcoin. So I have it running on like 3 or 4 different computers. I have it running on an old phone I don't use, and it's just mining Bitcoin for me. So it's a nice way to earn passive income as well. Check it out if y'all are interested. And then follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Y'all can reach out to me on there. But with that being said, so it's looking like short term, probably some retracement, mid to longer term, you know, maybe some more movement to the upside, but definitely high volatility time in February. Just be ready, be prepared. February is not guaranteed just yet. I think a lot of people are just going to get ahead of themselves here in February, and I just want everyone that follows me to just be prepared for either the upside or the downside. And with that being said, y'all, thanks for coming back to the video. I appreciate everyone's feedback, everyone's comments, everyone's support, love in the community and everything. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will speak with y'all again tomorrow, making a BTC video every single day. So I will see y'all then. CTO signing out.